guys, it's Brian here, and so today I have a very exciting video. It's actually very similar to one of the videos that I uploaded recently, and it is about another manhwa getting an anime adaptation. And this time it's actually an anime. The previous one I was talking about, it was Who Made Me a Princess, and they're getting a Chinese anime adaptation. And this one's actually like, you know, a Japanese anime. And so this one is on the manhwa Dr. Elise. And so it is another manhwa that's finished, and I read it all back when it was first dropped. And oh my god, I'm actually very excited. I did not realize it was on Crunchyroll. I just watched the trailer for it. I'll probably put in some clips of the trailer just while I'm talking about it. So far from the trailer, it basically just seems like it's the first episode or two or three, because you get to see Elise, you get to see her in her previous life, and then you get to see her, I guess, in her previous life, and then her previous life. If you know, you know. I don't want to talk too much on that just in case you haven't read the manhwa, and in case you're more of someone that prefers to like watch an anime as opposed to read a manhwa or a manga. But yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. From what I've seen in the trailer, it looks like it's gonna be very similar to the manhwa. I imagine it won't have all the parts because you know how usually with adaptations for manga and that they don't put everything in the show. So yeah, I can't imagine all that will be in there. But it is a very good manhwa. I haven't read the actual novel, but I imagine it's very, very similar. The art style looks great. I'm so excited to see Linden. In the trailer, you get to see Linden. You get to see, I believe Michael was shown. And then you also see Graham, which is a fellow doctor. But yeah, if you're into strong female leads, definitely recommend this. It talks about a lot of medical things, which is just something I really enjoy. So if you enjoy something like that, I definitely recommend this. But yeah, maybe I'll just quickly go over the trailer in case you haven't seen it or heard of it. I believe at the time that I'm filming this, I just checked and there's 4 episodes on Crunchyroll. So we know what I'll be doing the next few days. But if you couldn't get it from my description, it is a reincarnation type anime. So in the beginning, you get to see that she's lived 3 lives before, and you see how she passed away in like her modern day life. And they call it the fantasy of a genius surgeon fighting against destiny to heal others. And she calls off her engagement to the prince to be a doctor in her 3rd life. And like, the prince, love him. And you learn in her 3rd life she wants to be a doctor like she was in her previous life, but that was in like the modern world. And this is like going back when there's princes and princesses and dukes and all that. Like, I understand that still exists these days, but this is just more back like she's going back in the past. And you get to see that Linden is questioning her, thinking that he wants to call off the engagement. And I love Graham. You get to see Graham. He's just a fellow doctor that Elise is going to be working under. But yeah, it's called Dr. Elise, the Royal Lady with the Lamp, and it starts January this year. But yeah, honestly, it looks great. I don't want to say too much because I feel like I'm going to talk about it too much, and if you haven't heard of it or anything, it might be spoilers, so I'm just being very vague in this video. I'm kind of making like an announcement video about this. It is a romance manhwa, but it is very, like, the romance isn't overpowering. It's a lot about her becoming like a strong, independent doctor and not relying on others, as well as also just being very intelligent and wanting to be a doctor and help others, instead of being a spoiled brat that she was in her very first life. Because yeah, she's been Elise once, and now she had like a modern life, and then she's Elise again. And so she's kind of learning from her past mistakes and realizing that she doesn't want to be how she was in the first time she lived. Yeah, I'm a little rusty if you can't tell. I haven't filmed in a very long time, and I'm trying to get back to filming, so this video is a little rusty. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys check out this anime. I think it's going to be fantastic if it's like the manhwa, and from what I've seen so far, it looks like it will be promising. So hopefully it is, and hopefully I'm not hyping this up for no reason. If you guys have read the manhwa, please let me know down below if you want to chat about it. I'm happy to chat about it. If you're tuning in each week to watch the anime, let me know about that. I imagine it's a new episode every week since there's only 4 episodes right now, and I am curious how many episodes it's going to have, actually, now that I mentioned that. But yeah, the art style is pretty good. Michael is not in the trailer, so if you are unfamiliar with all this, you're probably wondering who Michael is, and you gotta stay tuned to find out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. If you have any recommendations for others, or any recommendations for anime, manhwa, even manga I should check out, let me know down below. I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. I've kind of been really slacking and behind, but I've been reading a lot of real books. So there's that at least. And if you are looking for another anime who made me a princess, like I mentioned earlier, is supposed to be having one soon. It is going to be a Chinese one, so I am curious how that's going to play out just because I'm not familiar with that. And if you want to check out that video, please do. It really helps out my channel. And I also talk about Dr. Elise in quite a few videos, so if you type that into my search bar on my channel, all the videos that I mention it will be down below if you're just curious about my thoughts and things like that. Feel free to do that as well. Actually, I mentioned Dr. Elise in the previous video I filmed not too long ago because I am doing a video talking about manhwa recommendations with blonde female leads, and of course Dr. Elise is blonde if you have seen any of these photos. So I gave her an honorable mention, especially because it's a Finnish manhwa. And like honestly, back when I was reading manhwa, I don't know about now because I've fallen off the face of the planet, but manhwa that was finished was so hard to find back when I first got into it. It was so infuriating because I'm not someone, I hate waiting each week or months or however long it takes for people to update. But yeah, I'm very impatient. So yeah. So hopefully there's a lot more Finnish manhwa these days, and if there are, who knows, maybe I'll make a video on that as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys are wanting to see from me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. It really helps out my channel, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.